So I'm currently using the Lenormand Oracle plus the Nuance and shuffling them together. And we'll pull cards from the two oracles after we get these ones out. And I want some more information. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. This is going to be a hard to see reading. We'll have one side being one person, one on the other. Let's go ahead and see what we have for us here. One, the other person, and what's going on between the two. Very interesting. So here we had some blocks going on, and then we have the writer and the key. So it looks like some movement after some time of no action. And then on this side we've got something that's really going to shake things up. Wow. We'll leave that for a moment later. So what we have here on this side is I'm feeling like this obstacle, we're going to look at it in this direction here. The obstacle, I know I'm supposed to read it the other way. It doesn't really matter. Regardless, the obstacle is being overcome here. The writer is all about movement, even messages, so there could be some kind of messages coming through from this person. You're going to hear from this person regarding something that has been blocking you, and that there's been some kind of a solution, or this hearing from the person is the solution to the block. This person can be often very quick and just like unexpected, coming in out of nowhere, and just boom, there they are. They're a visitor, they're a delivery. It's about progress. It's also about receiving the green light. And when we have the writer and the key together, it's about big breakthroughs and momentum and the ability to get through where before there had been stagnancy. So even without the mountain card here, that's what those two mean. But because we specifically had the mountain as some kind of, there's distance, there's solitude, there's cold, there's been indifference. I feel whoever this is, there was a distance between the two of you that has been going on for a long time. It's been very cold. It's been hard to overcome. I even feel like there's been, I feel like whoever this is on this side, they're going through their own thing. And there's a big something going on there as well. We'll get to him in a minute. But it's almost like the two of you don't even really know what's been going on between, like what's been going on in their life and what's been in yours, because this blockage here was really creating so much distance that there wasn't an opportunity to even, be talking about it or anything. So on this side here, we have, interestingly, two cards that have something to do with stones. In this one, it's about balance, being centered. I feel like whoever this is probably most of my viewers, but it might not be. It might be the other person. You've really come into a state of feeling complete, of personal balance. And I'm even looking here about the cards, the stones, and how they're set up like in variated colors, and from darker to lighter, and then from gray to tan. So like even this, you've gone through a lot of different phases of arriving to this point, but when you finally reached your balance, it was like carefully put together in such a way that there's this harmony, there's this beauty, there's this feeling centered. It's a really amazing place to be, but it's been a process to get there. That's what the stepping stones is about. Stepping stones are change. In the regular Lenormand deck, this is the storks, the 17 Queen of Hearts, the storks, which is about change. And this is more like, how do we get there? How do we have change in our life? What gets us from one place to another? We keep on going. We take one step at a time. So you've really been doing that, but it hasn't really been easy. There's been a kind of a storm brewing, and there have been a lot of things that in the process of arriving to this, you've really torn some things up, destroyed some things, and completely let things, get changed. I mean, like they happened kind of without trying. You know, they just happened, but you dealt with that in a very balanced way. You allowed the storm to tear everything up so that, and then came into balance through the process of taking the steps, and the growth occurred, which is really what we want to see. If we have this storm occur, we really want to see that it yields, in the long run, this is the ideal thing that it would yield, that it's a process that brings balance to your life. Let's see what's going on between the two. Something sudden and unexpected is destined to come in, and it's a wish being granted. So we have the stars, it's wishes coming true. It is even falling in love and being blessed, hope. And there's also a sense of something kind of miraculous with it. Like it really, truly, especially when we pair it with the destiny card of the cross. The cross can be about burdens and things that are difficult as well. So I feel like it's really saying, you know, you went through a lot of difficulties, but really quite suddenly and unexpectedly, something shifts between the two of you here. That's where this writer comes in. And, you know, I feel like over here, the storm was taking place, like really preparing this person for this, you know, the writer, the breakthrough. And, you know, viewers, this could be you as well. I know it'll be different for each one of you, but some kind of movement takes place that turns out to be the solution to whatever it is that the problems you've been going through, the situation that was being a block, and it comes through very suddenly. It truly is a wish. There's divine guidance to it. It's really quite a beautiful thing. I want to see, we're going to do a timing card. I want to try not to forget that. I keep, in some of my other readings, I forgot. I apologize. Okay, let's do this first. We're going to pull from the Spirit Animals deck. So the third deck of my trio is the Zodiac and the Spirit Animals. And I'm going to pull a Spirit Animal for either greater insights or advice. I have the geese, which is a quest, migration, relocation. So again, we have this incredible movement going on. We have movement happening here, and it really is a breakthrough compared to mountainous complete stagnancy. So we've definitely got movement coming along. And then over here, what do we have for our tornado people? It's about metamorphosis, just exactly what we were seeing in the other cards. This truly has been a complete change. A metamorphosis has occurred, and it is just encouraging you to be open and to embrace the change. And it really is all about your soul evolution. And it is it's perfectly a good and beautiful thing to reinvent yourself. Like, that's not being untrue to yourself to say, you know, like the caterpillar is nothing at all like the butterfly. In fact, when it goes into a cocoon, it just ends up becoming a complete soup. It's not like certain parts of the caterpillar slowly turn into the butterfly. It literally gets broken down into a DNA soup, and then reconstructed out of that DNA is the butterfly. So that's kind of what the process has been like. Let us take a look at what planetary influences are involved here. So these are my 10 planetary influencers, or 8 plus the sun and moon. And we'll see what kind of influences. Now this may literally be the planets, or it's just what the planets stand for. But it kind of gives us a sense. So Mars, we have, this is really definitely going along with the tornado that was happening over here. We have destruction. I feel like this sudden and unexpected thing, this is like a shock that comes out of the blue. There's some kind of Mars energy with that as well. Mars is that yang energy of action. The rider is a very yang energy of moving forward and acting on things, making things happen. And let's take a look at timing. So the timing cards are the 12 signs of the zodiac. You can shuffle these right into the deck, and it could be, they can come up as people, and if you like, but I'm keeping them separate right now for timing purposes, and pull one. So interesting, we got your card, Capricorn, here, and the timing is within a year or during the winter. From December 22 to January 21, we're still in winter, so even for some of you, this could be happening really soon. For others of you, it might be more like about a year until you're going to see this kind of thing unfold, and or a year from now or so, or within a year. Could really be any time within a year. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the reading, and take a look at my Kickstarter campaign. You can order yourself a set of these cards, help me bring these into being, and thank you so much for liking this video and subscribing to my channel, and we will see you soon. As a longtime tarot card user, I recently took the leap into learning Lenormand, another great intuitive divination tool for accessing the higher knowing of our subconscious mind. Developed in the 18th century by a famous seer, it has a unique voice and direct approach to everyday matters in life. With just 36 cards and simple imagery of things like the sun, the moon, a letter, or a tree, this system delivers thousands of specific meanings through corresponding two-card pairs. That's a vast possibility of intuitive messages, but the task of becoming proficient in its use is truly daunting. To tackle the learning curve, I decided to create a Lenormand-based oracle of my own that would be visually appealing, but also contain easy-to-read keywords to convey the card's various possible meanings, and contain additional cards that could represent the most common two-card pairs. It would also include timing cards, because who doesn't want to know when something is going to occur? The final result of my creative design process has yielded a trilogy, 3 sets of 36 cards for a total of 108. The picturesque Lenormand Oracle is a beautiful, classic oracle with warm, inviting images evocative of old photo albums. The Nuance Lenormand Oracle contains additional cards that were carefully chosen to represent the meanings of the most common two-card pairs from the Lenormand. The Zodiac and Spirit Animal Oracle contains 12 cards to represent each sign of the zodiac and to address timing, but also to show up in a reading as a particular person, similar to the tarot court cards. A number of animals showed up with powerful things to say. Their voices add nuance and reveal secrets of spirit and remind us of our connection to Source. I'm also offering a collector's bonus exclusive to this campaign. It is 10 additional cards that are the planets, including the sun and the moon, and when paired with the 12 signs of the zodiac, they actually form the major arcana from the tarot. This Kickstarter will fund the first run edition of the Nuance Oracle Trio, and subsequent sales will finance the completion of Intuit, an intuitive divination app I've developed based on the tarot and Lenormand. The rewards are as follows. I'm completely finished with the Intuit Nuance Oracle Trio card images, so as soon as the campaign is over, they will be sent immediately to the printers. Thank you so much for your support. I truly can't wait until they're printed, packaged, and shipped to you, and I'm confident that you'll enjoy using them as much as I have enjoyed creating them.